How is Brandan Wright's injury rehab going? Katie in Belmont wants to know. And Katie, will do you one better. We're going to ask Brandan Wright as he sits right here. Brandan is going to join us for part of this quarter. So answer Katie's question. How is your rehab going?
It's going well. I mean, you know, we're taking it day by day, week by week, and I'm progressing well, and I'm excited to get back on the court whenever I do.
You're not supposed to dress better than the other announcers. Jim and I are pretty casual during the game. You've already got the coat and jacket going.
Yeah, you know, I'm not playing, so I got to look good some kind of way, you know.
You know, Brandan, when you get a torn labrum, it's pretty serious surgery. I know for many, many months, you really can't raise your arm above your shoulder height. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm still at that point. Well, I got to keep it low, and I gotta really watch what I'm doing and watch what I'm picking up. You know, no carrying bags, no slinging milk or anything like that. But yeah, you really gotta, you know, you gotta watch what you're doing.
But once you've had that surgery and you recover, then you're 100% again.
Yeah, it's one of those things that never happen again. You know, knock on wood.
I will enjoy this second quarter with us with the Warriors up 13. Steph Curry having that knocked away. Turioff with the shot clock at 9. The drive on Lopez, create a little space, put it up. Battle for the rebound. Turioff ramming that
in. It's good to see Ronnie back on this court, man. He's been loving and wanting to play. You know, he's been you know, hurt, banged up a little bit, but he's definitely showing the passion.
Well, now I want to know, Brandan, if with Biedrins and Ronny Turioff, are they going to let you become a member of the European Union?
The European? Nah, I won't join that part. But you know, that's between those guys. But you know, I'm really happy to see him back on this court because he played so hard.
Got rid of Lopez on that move, and it didn't look like it was shoved that hard. But there's a
lob for Lopez, and Turioff for the rebound.
When you play Lopez, you got to keep him out of the lane because he is big.
Oh yeah, he's huge, man. I mean, he's one of the biggest centers in the league, so you got to really watch your body with him.
That's Monte's first bucket. Kiki Vandeweghe is going to use a timeout. We're hanging out with Brandan Wright with the Warriors up 17, and just in case you need a refresher course, this kid out of North Carolina has the unstoppable baby hook. We've seen Brandan roll to the hoop and finish, and if you come inside and he's lurking for the weak side, the ability to block shots has never been in question. And what I like, Brandan, from your rookie year to year two, double the scoring, essentially double the rebounding, played in minutes, the free throwing got better. I think you were the best player in training camp. Don Nelson agreed. And so you get the shoulder fixed. I think you got to be excited and get ready for next season.
I'm definitely excited. You know, all the young guys we have out here and all the guys, you know, coming together as a team. You know, we fought through injuries this entire year, and you know, our fans are still coming out and supporting us each and every night. You know, we really, really love that. But you know, when I get back on the court, you know, when we get all these guys together, we're going to be something to reckon with.
I think it's very important, Bob, to point out that he played 38 games as a rookie, averaging 4 a game, and only 39 games last year, getting injured. So he's played less than an NBA season so far. Didn't play at all this year, got hurt in training camp. That's only 77 games. So he's still a baby, his feet are still getting wet. And the sky's the limit for this young man. And I love players, by the way. Brandon, I always say this about you. I love players that can score and be effective on the floor when you don't have to call plays for them. You don't have to call a play for Brandan Wright, and he'll still go out and score for you.
I kind of learned that, you know, in college we had a lot of guys on our team that were very talented, and you know, sometimes coach wasn't going to call your number, so you had to step up and make your own plays. So it's one of those things where you just learn to deal with, you know, and you get better and better with it. I mean, if you have to play with a ball in your hand the whole time, you can't be an effective player.
How excited it was a little bit of training camp as Cartier Martin comes in the front court, but the way Steph Curry can pass the ball and the new level that Monte has been playing at, to be a big running with those guys has got to be exciting.
Oh, it's definitely exciting. I mean, people didn't know about Steph coming in, that his passing was very underrated. You know, he put up a lot of points at Davis, and people didn't really slept on him as an assist man, but he can really dish the ball off. And Monte, you know, especially these last 3 games and, you know, this whole entire season, he's really stepping it up, is trying to dish the ball off and score and rebound. He's doing everything for this squad.
Turioff threw it behind Monte, and Courtney Lee missed the layup. Now Roney's there to bother him, and they send him away. A 1-on-9 became a 0. Now Lopez is a load inside, though.
Lopez is huge. He's one of the, like I said, he's one of the biggest guys in the league, and he's just, you know, he knows how to use his body, definitely.
And he can score with either hand.
That's Curry's first miss.
Good defense by Curry.
And Lopez missing. Monte with a rebound.
Hopefully we can push this lead up to about 20, 23 points before halftime.
And Roney's timing is off a little bit. That will get Beatrice back in the game. Yourself and Anthony Randolph, you know, I think that can be some friendly competition, push each other. The power forward spot with both of you vying for minutes, but there's a lot of talent there, and you're both left-handed, you're both young. I mean, that's something I want to see, that tandem together. Yeah,
I mean, we definitely want to get on the court together, and we got a little taste of it at the Summer League 2 years ago, and you know, he's banged up a little bit right now also, and I mean, we're looking forward to getting all these guys back together. I mean, we haven't played with a complete roster in over a year and a half, so it's tough for us, but you know, like I said, you know, if you stick around and wait, you know, like these fans have been doing and coming out each and every night and supporting us, you know, you'll see the final product.
Beautiful look there from Brick Lopez. A little wraparound pass. He will get rid of the ball when you double, triple team him, and he can stretch the defense that way.
The lock and lob, and Beatrice will clean it up.
Now, before we go to break, I want to make sure, Bob, that Brandon, I'd like you to take Anthony Randolph, just teach him a little jump hook from the low box. I mean, just give him a little jump hook, give him the methodology of all that, and have him work on it.
I'll definitely try my best. I mean, it's one of those moves that is unstoppable, you know.
Right.
You know, Brooke couldn't block it, Shaq couldn't block it. No one in the league could block that shot, especially when you had a wingspan like us two guys.
Now, come back here.
Lee has hit a couple from distance. And I mean, tell us about that baby hook, because I think the Warriors are looking for a guy in the box. No one can get to that with your length, and it seems like you're unconscious when you shoot that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a natural reaction when I get it on the block. You know, I was taught to shoot the hook when I was young, and you know, I really didn't have to practice it after that. It's just one of those things that just came natural to me. When I catch it on there, I'm looking for either the right or the lefty hook. So, and then, like you said, you can't block it. It's impossible to block.
This is the thing, you know, the defender's in good position, but when Brandon elevates, you're not touching that.
And we're talking about a 6-foot jump hook there. And clearly, when he gets to 2 or 3 feet, as this is going to be a 3-point play possibility, they're playing better, the Nets are. But when you're inside 2 or 3 feet away, that's just a go-to move, and the guy's going to foul you, you're going to make the shot.
That's virtually unstoppable, virtually.
Yeah,
I think it's a North Carolina thing, because Antoine Jamison has those little bunny hooks, and you guys don't even look at the rim. I mean, are you looking where you are on the court, or do you feel it, or how do you know?
I mean, it's just one of those things where you get used to it after a lot of repetition. You can stand anywhere on the court. You know where the rim is at. You know, you try to position yourself, you know, between the ball and yourself between the man and the basket, and just try to make a play on it. I mean, it's real simple. When you practice it for years and years and years, it just becomes like it becomes your brother.
Tolliver from deep, tipped up by Martin. And Terrence Williams with the rebound. So the Nets on a 13-2 run right now. The Warriors don't mind the up and down tempo, but New Jersey started to hit a couple threes.
You know what's amazing to me? You're talking about Antoine Jamison. When Brandan Wright came into the league, Antoine had been in the league already 10 years.
That's shocking.
It is, isn't it?
Adrian's tipped to an open spot, and that will be Warrior ball. They'll say Humphries touched it last.
You've heard of that old man, right, Antoine?
I have heard of. You know, I've been trying to get a few tips on him. You know, he kind of shoots the half hook a little bit, but I like to get a little bit more extension on it. But you know,
well, he's got
either way, it's effective. You know,
he's got the quickest release in the league.
He does. He throws up a lot. People may call it junk shots, but he gets it off and it goes in the hole, so it's effective.
Courtney Lee has really turned up his defense on Monte, taking the challenge. Shot clock at 3, and the Warriors turn it over.
Yeah, just didn't have an angle there.
So 8 Warrior turnovers, 9 by New Jersey. We said Humphries likes to shoot it. Beatrice is rebounding everything. That's 8 pulls. Curry in traffic, and he'll get himself to the line.
It looks like Anders is getting back into form, you know, after all those games he missed. He's definitely coming back.
Brandon, we can't thank you enough for stopping by. I can't wait to see you on the floor again. Just stay the same kid that you are. Teach Randolph the baby hook, and don't be a stranger.
I appreciate you guys having me on.
That's Brandon.
That is Brandan Wright, one of our favorites here. 2:52 remaining in the half.